Hey everybody, how are you? It's 10 minutes with Kathy, and it's something that I want to share with you real quick. I have 10 minutes. I'm at lunch. I'm working from home today, and it's my lunch break. And I want to share with you something that I think if you have experienced what I've experienced, you're totally going to get this, and it's going to make so much sense to you. Hey, Michelle. So, some of you may know this, some of you may not know this, but I lost my mom at the age of 57 to ovarian cancer. Her sister, who was like my second mom to me, her daughter's on right now, lost her life at the age of 54. So I was probably in my mid 30s when I lost two very important women in my life. And so for a long time, I measured my life against theirs. So I was one of those people, and I speak to a lot of people who lost their parents young or lost a significant person in their life young, and they measure their lives to that person. Now, if your parent is 90, there's a good chance that you're believing that you're probably going to live till 90 because of the good genes, the longevity, correct? So, we are, I think, as humans, programmed to feel a certain way. So if you lose your parents young or loved one young, you might measure your timeline against theirs. So for a long time, that's how I felt. And it was something that I had this major bucket list. I still have the bucket list. And I think we should all have a bucket list. And not to say that I can't expire tomorrow. God, no, I hope not. But to say that right now I feel very vital, I feel very healthy, I feel strong, I feel like I could conquer the world. Outside of my knee, who's a hot mess, the rest of me is fantastic. I went for pre-op yesterday and the girl said to me, oh my God, she goes, you are a bill of health. You're strong, your blood pressure's great, your EKG was amazing, you are a bill of health. I am 53 years old, so I am in that timeline that my mom was at, that my aunt was at. So it's real to me. So something happened to me a couple of years ago, and I talk about this all the time. I went to a class and I learned about Young Living, and this is not to say that the oils are going to save your life or make you live longer. That's not what this is about. What's it about is that I, for the first time in my life, was provided with something that gave me resolve, that gave me answers, that ignited this thought in me that said, gee, maybe, possibly, there is something to this. There is something that my mom didn't know about, that my aunt didn't know about. Maybe if I knew about this before, I could have maybe helped them live a little longer. I'm not saying make them survive, but maybe I could have provided something that would have helped them a little longer along their way, or made them feel better emotionally. So in this class, of course, it was 3 years ago, and Jehan Thomas was the teacher at then, and she still teaches, right? She talked about the essential oils, and she talked about some of the things that can really benefit our health and wellness. And it was the first time that I had this aha moment where I could say, maybe I can have the health and wellness and skip the 50s and go and live a healthy 60 and a healthy 70 and a healthy 80. And I'm so excited. And it gave me this inspiration and gave me this excitement at the opportunity. So it was all about the opportunity and a belief that there is this possibility. So when I turned 50, I just got involved with Young Living. I'm 53, so it's 3 years later, and she talked about a lot of oils and how to support your health and how to live a more vibrant life and also put yourself in a good headspace, because that's bullshit. You're constantly comparing yourself to other people and maybe dying because your mom died young, and that shit's gotta stop, right? So in the process of learning about the essential oils and learning about all the different oils, she talked about frankincense. And she really struck home for me. And because I have to stay compliant, I can't really talk about frankincense in the way I would love to talk about frankincense, in the way I would love, but I can't. So I'm going to tell you how frankincense is so awesome, and then you can decide for yourself and you can do your own research. I will give you some resources that you can research and make your own educated decision. Again, we're talking about Young Living essential oils. Not all frankincense is the same. If you're buying from companies outside of Young Living, you got to be careful what you're using. They have carriers, they have synthetics, they have all kinds of stuff, and you certainly don't want to put something on you that's either not going to do anything or probably give you harm. Giving my father frankincense for his bladder. I'm not going to say the rest of that because I can't. You can, Richard. I can't. Okay? But thank you for pointing that out. So, yeah. So, Richard, you use, like, I'm hoping, I know you use Young Living. You don't use, I know you've mentioned that you use Young Living. I'm hoping that's what you're still using. So, I have 4 minutes and 29 seconds to keep telling you about this. So, frankincense promotes healthy skin, promotes the body, protects the body and contributes to greater health. Supports joint health, stretch marks, promotes emotional well-being, provides nervous system support during times of stress. So that's really important, right? And it's great for spiritual grounding. So I love to pray. I love to meditate. So definitely frankincense. If you want to use frankincense for any kind of helping support any kind of things with the body's response to illness and injury, then I would say use sacred frankincense, because the Boswellia plant is the plant you really want to use, and that's sacred frankincense with Young Living. So Richard, you might want to look into sacred frankincense, or just PM me and I'll hook you up, no problem. So if you want to know more about frankincense or sacred frankincense, since I can't really get into it too much, what I suggest you do is go to pubmed.gov, pubmed.gov. It is a published, it has, published studies in there by doctors, and so you can type in frankincense in the search engine, and you can see for yourself what frankincense is good for and how it can help you with your body and your health and give you peace of mind. So, with that, I always go to my handy dandy essential oil desk reference book. And how many minutes do I have left? 2 minutes. Oh, 3 minutes. All right, so frankincense. The name frankincense is derived from the medieval French word real incense. Frankincense is considered the holy anointing oil in the Middle East and has been used in religious ceremonies for thousands of years. As Catholics, we know this, right, in church. As well as known during the times of Christ for anointing and healing powers as one of the gifts given to the Christ at his birth. Okay, used to treat every conceivable ill known to man, frankincense was valued more than gold during ancient times, and only those with great wealth and abundance possessed it. It is mentioned in one of the oldest medical records. It is all dating back to the 16th century BC. An ancient Egyptian list in 877 prescriptions and recipes. So we have frankincense, we have sacred frankincense, we have a frankincense that's a vitality line that you can use to ingest, which is wonderful. And so my results are this. Ever since I learned about this, and I learned the value of it, I felt like it gave me this hope that I didn't have before. So I bless myself every single day. I put it on my breasts, I put it on my ovaries, I put it at the bottom of my feet, and as I wear this oil, I anoint myself. I say a little prayer. I say, bless my body, bless me that I keep my ovaries healthy, my breasts healthy, keep my overall health well and above the wellness line, and I put it underneath my feet. If you want, you can add the Vitalities to capsules with a little olive oil on top of it, and you can take it daily as another form of living a vibrant, healthy life filled with wellness and purpose. So, yeah, I no longer worry about when it's my time, and I don't measure my time against the time my mom walked this earth or my aunt walked this earth. I measure my time now based on the decisions and the choices I make for my health and wellness, and how to keep myself in a place that's above the wellness line rather than below it. And knowing and being really, really present and paying attention to what is around us and what we can do to live a healthier lifestyle. So I hope this was a good message for you. Tomorrow's video will be on Raven. I'm going to talk about Raven tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I'll be talking about Raven. I hope you found this beneficial. Feel free to share this out with your friends, your family. Tag people you think should be listening to this and